You going back in?
There's still men out there. God damn. When I go home, people ask me, "Hey, Hoot, why do you do it, man? Why? You some kind of war junkie?" I won't say a goddamn word. Why? They won't understand. They won't understand why we do it. They won't understand it's about the men next to you. And that's it. That's all it is.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
I want to make it clear that the views expressed by our hosts are not considered the official stance of MBR Views. Remember, this is all about having fun and enjoying the ride.
Turnbuckles and stogies. Yo, what is up? What is up? Yo, happy Sunday. Another Sunday with your favorite hostess with the mostest.
My dad, I'm doing a wrestling punch. I looked and I said, hey.
We are Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod, your hostess with the mostest, the big dog, the vanilla gorilla, and ladies and gentlemen, today, yo, y'all ready for this? Because I don't think they're ready for this, Joe.
I don't know. It might not be.
Yo, what is up? What is up? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It is us, the host with the most, the big dog, the vanilla gorilla, Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod, your favorite podcast on all streaming networks. What is going on with everybody? What is happening? I tell you right now, it's hot as hell outside. I mean, you step outside, you pour down sweat. I just stepped outside. I'm doing laundry. I got to run in and out, and it's crazy. Can't even sit outside and enjoy a good cigar. You know what I mean?
Well, you can.
Can't stay out there that long.
You can. It's just you gotta embrace it. That's all.
Yeah, well, I'm not embracing sweat pouring on my cigar.
I'm just saying you can sit outside,
I tried it already. Didn't work.
but
So let's talk about.
so like the title says, you got Money in the Bank recap plus talking about tonight's PLE for NXT. You had Forbidden Door last week, which that pay-per-view was fantastic. It was an absolute banger of a pay-per-view. Loved every minute of it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sharing this out to Facebook because we're not live there today, which we're only 33 followers away.
So let's get 33 followers in there to like the Facebook. I got to get my wife and kids to do that, and my friends. Got to get them to like the Facebook. You know what I mean? They got to like it all. This way we can go live and do our giveaways.
All right. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, you had Forbidden Door last week. You had NXT. You got NXT tonight. You have Money in the Bank last night. So it's been a fun week for wrestling fans. It's still not over. Still not over. Because you have, like I said, you got NXT tonight to cap off your entire holiday weekend.
Right.
From Thursday to now. So
I gotta cook again tonight?
No. No cooking.
no. No, you don't have to cook again.
It's NXT. We don't really worry about that.
Although it has been pretty good the last month or two. I've been watching it. It's been pretty good so far. So I guess we'll just start with AEW's big announcement.
Which is that Shane McMahon bought into it?
No, not even close. Because he's not buying into it.
I know he's not.
The big announcement is that they're doing a big pay-per-view in Japan with New Japan, AEW, Ring of Honor, and I think one or two other promotions in Japan called Wrestle Dream. So that one will be Wrestle Kingdom, Wrestle Dream. And then that'll take place in January. But obviously, because it's later in the day over there, it's nighttime there. It'll be like 3 o'clock in the morning here.
Right.
So if you're willing to watch it, that's great. But, actually, I'm lying. I'm sorry. Wrestle Dream 2025 is the 2025.
How come I don't see ours live?
Because we're not live on Facebook.
Right. Let me just share this out.
I already did.
I'll share some more.
What are you sharing out, the page?
Yeah.
So let's give you the breakdown. So you have the companies that are taking part of it are AEW, New Japan, CMLL, Stardom, and ROH will all be part of the one conglomerate pay-per-view called Wrestle Dream. And that'll be at the Tokyo Dome on January 5th. And then last night you had Money in the Bank. You also had, as well, if you were watching Money in the Bank and you had on your live television programming, you had AEW's Collision on last night. And Marco Stunt actually came back last night.
Marco Stunt.
Yeah, came back last night as well to face Jack Perry for the TNT title, which was pretty cool to see him back.
Nice.
He hasn't done much in a couple of years. And now tonight you have NXT Heatwave. Money in the Bank was last night. Drew McIntyre won the men's Money in the Bank match, cashed in on Damian Priest, and CM Punk screwed him out of that.
Again, for the second time.
And then you had Tiffany Stratton win for the women's match.
Tiffy time.
So she's now the women's Money in the Bank. We'll see where they take that. You had the 6-man tag match last night, the Bloodline versus Randy, KO, and Cody.
And they obviously won.
And the Bloodline won. Solo pinned Cody, which is hopefully a setup for something bigger. Maybe Solo become champion at some point. And then, the big elephant in the room of that pay-per-view was John Cena announced his retirement. So 2025 will be his retirement tour. And if all goes well, he said it'll be a straight run from January to December. He's got, I think he said 40-ish or 50-ish dates so far, on top of juggling everything else along with that. So everybody who grew up with him or grew up watching him, after this, he won't be competing. He'll still be involved in some way, shape, or form. He already said
it's going to be like The Rock. He's going to make special appearances.
Yeah, but he's not going to wrestle.
He's going to make special appearances, that's all.
Well, no, I think he's going to wind up being a trainer or something because he kind of said that's where he wants to go. So he won't be competing.
Because he's making a lot of movies, so he doesn't
trainer or a producer.
He doesn't need the movie money, so
he'll probably be a trainer or a producer. It would be cool to get one last run if he could be a champion one last time before he goes, break the record. Because right now he's at 16 times. Ric Flair wants him to be the one to break the record. So we'll see. That was the real big elephant in the room.
He doesn't need to do it. The guy's making movies. Some of his movies suck, But it's like The Rock. Some of their movies suck. Some of them blow away blockbusters. But I mean, John Cena really, he was all right. He never impressed me. I mean, he really didn't do much. He really didn't impress me. I mean, he was just one of the boys that got picked up and
he
kissed their ass.
No, he was good at what he did.
You know.
He was on the verge of being fired like twice. And he reinvented himself and brought himself back. So, I mean, that's impressive in itself to be able to do all of that and get yourself back over and have everybody love the fact that you're there. I mean, the reaction alone last night he was getting was insane. Then you had Trish Stratus, who was the host. You had a few miscues last night. One was the low blow in the Bloodline match because he had to do it twice. The other one was during the Rollins match with him and Damian. They were supposed to. Sorry, guys.
They were supposed to count.
No, Damian was supposed to kick out, but it looked like Drew's music was supposed to hit. So they mistimed that. And Triple H was actually asked about it, and he said, I'll let Triple H answer this one. And I'll tell you, he was supposed to kick it. It looked like he was supposed to kick out, and he didn't. He said, I look forward to having a conversation with the ref to see what he saw that none of us saw. He said, and I'll just leave it at that.
Well, you know, they're not going to.
And then he said that even though they cut it down to a 3-hour pay-per-view, he said it felt like a 7-hour pay-per-view with everything.
You know, they're going to stick by the ref, whatever his decision was.
Well, no. I mean, really, that match should have been over right then. That match should have been over right then and there because that was it. That was the end of it. I mean, there really was nothing else for them to do because that should have been it, and Rollins should have been champ.
Rollins should have been champ, and
then Drew would have had to cash in.
Why not?
I think the plan is to have Punk win the belt from Damian and then go into the Drew and Punk program going into probably SummerSlam and then into Bad Blood, if anything.
Excuse me. We'll see about that.
Which is going to be interesting because when they wrestle that match, they're going to have to be a no DQ match or a Falls Count Anywhere match because they've done nothing but tear each other apart for the last 3 months since Mania. So it'll be very interesting to see where they go with that.
I gave it to you. I left it over here. No, I'm saying
it'll be extremely interesting to see where they go with that one. I'm curious to see where they go. And then TNA, you had the return to the ring of Matt Hardy's wife. I don't know if it's going to be a full-time run.
BD!
I don't know if it's going to be a full-time run. If it's just a one-off, who knows?
And I believe what's his name lost the title, Mustafa Ali.
No. Mustafa's still champion.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I trust you, maybe.
You don't, but that's okay.
I have to look it up.
You don't, because I told you something last night, and you told me I was wrong 1,000 times. So, because you know everything.
No, I know most things.
No, you don't.
Most of the time.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't. I do.
I do.
No, you don't.
It's the way it works.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
Listen, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a break, pay our bills. We'll be back with Turnbuckles and Stogies.
He sits on his bed with his gun in his hand. He thinks his life is over, he can't understand. A bottle of whiskey and some pills in the drawer. He doesn't want to hurt himself or hurt anymore. Why must it be this way? Just think it all over and listen to the words I say. You are not alone. There are so many people who fight with their demons each day. 'Cause you are not alone. So take my hand, brother, let's beat this together today. You're not alone. She picks up the clothes that fall loose on the floor. She finds a crumpled letter just behind the door. Begins to read it with tears in her eyes. A horrible feeling takes over inside. Says, honey, can I talk to you? There has to be something that we can do. You are not alone. There are so many people who fight with their demons each day. 'Cause you are not alone. So take my hand, baby, let's beat this together today. You're not alone. Ooh, you're not alone. 'Cause you are not alone. There are millions of people who fight with their demons each day. Yeah. And you are not alone. So take my hand, son, let's beat this together today. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Sits on his bed with his gun in his hand. He puts it away, 'cause now he understands.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Yo, we are back. Turnbuckles and Stogie Pod, the Vanilla Gorilla, the big dog. Happy Sunday, happy fun day. Hope everybody's enjoying their day. Hope everybody has a blessed day. So now, let's get back to, we talk everything on here, right? We talk everything. We talk sports, we talk everything. So I don't know if y'all know that one of the guys got arrested today for DUI. I think he plays for, let me check it out. He's a football player, and he got arrested for DUI. Let me see if I can pull it up. But I don't understand these guys. You know, if you're going out to drink and you have all this money, right? Why are you going to get arrested for DUI? You know what I mean? Like, get your act together. And, you know, I don't understand why they got to do that. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So I think he was, give me a second. I have to figure it out. There's a cigar over there for me. Can I have that? And we just got to open the door.
Yeah, I'm going to turn that air off.
Well, bring your fan out.
My fan's not going to do anything for that.
You can put it in the window. I can't remember who it was, but I seen it all over the internet. But anyway, these guys, you know, they all get arrested. They get arrested for this shit, and then they wonder why their careers are going downhill. You know what I mean? And I don't understand, like, you know, you're making all this money. He's a rookie, actually. And, you know, you're making all this money, and you buy these Lamborghinis, these Porsches, these Ferraris, instead of paying your fucking bills. You know what I mean? And I think up there's a lighter and cutter, Joe.
I got a cutter.
So what I'm trying to say is, like, if you're in the NBA, the NFL, the major leagues, the soccer, the foosball, the UFC, the MMA, wake the fuck up. And I'm going to be honest with you, I will never, ever go to a Giants game. Shit is way too expensive. Way too expensive for a fucking hot dog at the Yankee Stadium. They want like $12 for a foot long. Fuck that. I could buy 100 fucking hot dogs for $12. So you didn't get an ashtray?
No, I didn't get that yet.
So, yeah, so I will never go to a Yankee game. I will never go to a Giants game unless we are invited and given a suite. Fuck that. There's no way I'm going to any of those games because the shit is just way too expensive. But we are paying for these guys to fuck around and get drunk and get in accidents. Another guy this guy ran into a fucking store and then talked about it wasn't my fault. He said, I'll do a DUI test. Guess what? He did it and he got arrested. And and Thursday, the team let him go. So he got fucked on Wednesday and fucked on Thursday. So, you know, it's I think what I'm saying is, like, these guys think they're untouchable. And let's get back to basketball. Now let's go to basketball. So I've been following that LeBron James story. LeBron did everything but put the Lakers on a cutting board, okay? The coach did not want to draft his son. His son ain't that fucking good. His son sucks. If you ask anybody, his son sucks. Any analyst, anybody. His son is a fucking loser. His son sucks. He only is on that team because of LeBron. But from what I understand, LeBron got into a three-way trade, so LeBron's not going to be on a team no more. That's what I'm hearing.
No, LeBron is still there. He's not going anywhere.
Well, that's what I'm hearing, and that's been ever since his son got picked up.
Well, that was talked about before his son got picked up.
Even the owner, even the coach is like, you know, LeBron bitched him on and 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 bitched him on. He said, I did not want him, and I told the owners I didn't want him, and they told me to draft him. I think the kid sucks. Do I think the kid's going to last the season? Absolutely not. Do I think the kid is going to? Do I think the kid is going to sit on a bench? Yeah, he's going to fucking give water to his daddy. That's what he's going to do. And fuck LeBron James. Fuck Bronny James. I hate them both. Fucking LeBron's a big overrated crybaby. He's a fucking loser. Okay, he's good in business, but you suck in basketball.
Well, he doesn't really suck.
Get a lighter, a cutter.
He doesn't really suck.
Well, to me, he thinks he's the GOAT. He ain't the fucking GOAT. The GOAT is, listen, MJ would have never put the Chicago Bulls in a predicament like that. MJ would have never, ever, 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 ever put them in a predicament like that. Charles Oakley would have never put him in a predicament like that. Fucking Larry Johnson would have never put a team in a predicament like that. What did he do? He held the team hostage and said, if you don't draft my son, I want to be out. I would have been like, I want to be out. So now all the players are jumping on board. One of them said, yo, Lakers, I want to trade. I don't want to be on this team. He said, we don't work for you. We work for LeBron. I don't want to be on this team. So he's looking to get out. Two other people came on an interview looking to get out. Let me have a lighter. So you Lakers fans, you
just hit the button and it opens up.
You just got fucked because
but they're not going anywhere because
your team is now going to be about the Jameses. It's going to be about the Jameses. And he's mad because he's not as great as Kobe Bryant was. Kobe Bryant was the greatest Laker ever besides Magic Johnson. So I think that LeBron is just an overrated baby. If you don't get his way, he goes, hey, man, I want to get out. And well, see me, I would have been like, okay, bye.
Well, they did.
I would have been like, see you.
They did. They didn't offer him anything.
And well, they did because they drafted his son.
Right, but they didn't offer him.
55th round. 55th round, his fucking son got drafted. What fucking great play gets drafted in the 55th round? The fuck out of here. Bronny James, you suck. Your dad sucks.
Well, his summer league stats are actually really good. No, he wasn't drafted in the 55th round. He was drafted 55th overall in the first round.
Okay, so 55th overall in the first round. So if you're that good, why didn't you get drafted in the top 10 or the top 20?
Because there's people better than him.
Correct.
That
So you're not that
he's
fucking
not that
good. Any analyst would tell you, if you ask any analyst, and I've been listening to this, I listen to this every morning I go to work, every day I come home from work, and when I'm not at work, I listen to the analysts. And guess what? Every analyst, the guy that's on with Stephen A. Smith on First Take, what's his name? He played in Duke. Nobody's talking about him in Duke when he won all them fucking trophies, all them basketball trophies that he won for Duke. Nobody talked about him when he got in the league. All of a sudden, everybody's talking about Bronny James.
Because he's the first guy to be playing with his father at the same time. That's why he's being talked about.
Don't give him that fucking hype because his father sucks.
His father's actually a very good player. Whether you like it or not, LeBron is going down as one of the best players in history. Whether you like it or not.
MJ will always be my best fucking player.
He's going down as the best player in the history, and one of the best players in the history of the NBA.
Whether and he said like it or not. He said he's better than MJ. He ain't better than MJ.
Well, he broke a lot of MJ's records already.
Okay.
So that technically would make him better than MJ, being that he broke MJ's records.
Well, let's see. How many teams did he play on?
I'm not tucking away.
No. How many teams did he play on?
You didn't let me finish.
He played on Cleveland,
Miami,
Cleveland, and the Lakers.
Yes,
MJ played for one team. One team his whole career.
No.
Yes, he. Oh no. Then he went to the Wizards.
Okay, so he didn't play for one team.
He played for one team most of his career. The end of his career, he went to the Wizards, and he played for them, and then he retired.
But that's still two teams. That's not one team.
Okay,
he played for one team collectively for his entire career. Yes.
Can you get an asterisk?
But
my knee hurts.
He played for, and if you put LeBron's time together, collectively, he played more years in Cleveland than he has on any other teams he's been with.
And when he left Cleveland, they burned his jerseys.
Well, you would leave too.
Danny, what's up, Danny? Who gives a shit about the LeBron's flopping sissy team jumping ass? I agree, Danny. I agree. But I wanted to bring that up because, you know, we talk about wrestling. So I want to throw some other things in there. If you got anything you want to put up there, Danny, just let us know. We'll throw it up there.
I don't pay attention, honestly, to basketball anymore. I don't give a shit about it.
I only pay attention because I listen to sports radio in the morning.
So do I. I still don't pay attention.
When I'm driving to work, when I'm sitting to work, you know, I listen to sports radio.
It too and still don't give a shit what they say.
And I love Stephen A.
Because half of them don't know shit about what they're talking about.
Well, Stephen A. is the man.
I never said him.
Stephen A. is the highest.
Did I say it was him?
I didn't say it was him. Stephen A. is the highest paid sportscaster on television right now. So that's my man. I'm going to try to get Stephen A. on here. I'm going to send him a message. Because him and I talk back and forth on TikTok. So, Danny, how hot is it in Tampa? Is he still on?
Yeah, he's there.
Danny, how hot is it in Tampa?
Don't touch nothing.
Is it hot in Tampa? We're making our way down there. Oh, by the way, I got to tell you something offline when we go to a commercial. So let's get back to wrestling. So now, I was asked last night how our wrestling company's going. Yeah, hot as balls, bro. I went outside to do my laundry downstairs. Bro, it's hot as balls out there. That's why we're sitting in here today. I threw my wife out. She went to the pool.
Just good.
So our wrestling show is going to be September 7th as of now. And yes, we are hoping to get a bigger turnout because we took over the company along with 3 other owners. And Matty Rocks, what's up, brother? Sweaty balls, yo. Do you have your does anybody have on their monkey butt powder? If you got on your monkey butt powder, put it under the sweaty balls. You'll be okay. You know what I mean? Matty, we're going to get together this week. I'll let you know.
He's back on the road Sunday, so.
So, Matty, can we use the bench? Can we use the bench when you're not there? Danny.
As long as you don't dirty it.
Danny, when you get up to New York and New Jersey, we're going to bring you to the bench and let you hang out with Matty Rocks. But yeah, so guys, so Apex Championship Wrestling. Oh, of course. Always nice and pretty, brother. Always nice and pretty. So we're gonna talk about our wrestling show.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
Just put it over there.
right now, September 7th.
Just put it right here if you have to.
September 7th. That's what we're shooting for. We got new titles coming in. Why'd you shut the fan off?
I shut it off because it's you can't. I turned it off so that I'll circulate in a minute.
So we got new titles coming in. We got a whole new ownership staff. Anybody on here that is a wrestler that wants to get booked by us, don't listen to the dirt sheets. Whatever is said is false information. Everybody has been taken care of. We are doing what we need to do. We're getting a ring. So if you want to work, please contact myself or the Vanilla Gorilla through Instagram or Facebook, Big Dog.
No, matter of fact, no, just contact Apex Championship Wrestling. Contact them on Facebook and send them a message, and we will get back to you.
And when we say contact us, we mean send us videos, just a picture.
Or we send us stuff about you. Send us videos, pictures, links to any of your matches, a highlight reel, whatever. Send it all to us so that we have it.
So we are working on a team to bring with us. I'm going to see what happens. And my son grew up with the one guy. He travels with him. So we are going to see if we can get them on a September 7th show. And if we can get them, they will be working us.
Well, depending on who it is. Because as far as I know, that show, actually, we are, that show, as far as I know, we're wrestling the Stompers. So,
Matty, Danny, if any of you guys want to jump on, let us know. We'll send you a link to jump in. I don't know if Matty's available. If you want to jump on, Matty, feel free to jump on, my brother. Danny, if you want to jump in on a link and hang out with us and smoke a cigar with us, that's cool. We appreciate it. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And
don't forget to go get your merchandise.
Oh, yes, get your merchandise.
From the show notes below.
Let me go get my shirt. I'll be right back.
Everything is all screen printed. There's no iron on. It's all screen printed onto the hats, your shirts. You got mugs, coffee mugs. I'm working on some lighters and some cutters. Okay. I'm working on lighters and cutters now. I'm ordering some in the next week or two to try out so we can see what's going on. And then have all those products out for you guys as well. I'll be ordering some merchandise to have in hand. But if you want them, Go to turnbucklesandstogies.spreadsheet.com or spreadshirt.com. It's in the show notes. Click that. Order your merchandise. You have you have Turnbuckles and Stogies merchandise. You have Vanilla Gorilla merchandise. I'm working on another logo for him as well so that we have it and we can put that up there. But it's all screen printed. If you look at it, it's all screen print. It's not going to peel off on you. It's not an iron-on, which is a beautiful thing. That was one of my biggest worries, so that you guys have good products. I'll have coffee mugs in hand. I'll have stickers in hand pretty soon. I'm working on all that.
So this is the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And they do run big because this is a 3X and it's big on me and it fits him.
And it's big on me.
So we're not smoozing out on the sizes. The company we deal with is out of Las Vegas. And if you want them, just go and sign up and get them. We already had, let me say congratulations. We got our first order. I believe it was Thursday or Wednesday.
No.
From Elise.
I believe it was yesterday or the day before.
From Elise Cigars. He ordered 2 sweatshirts. And what else?
He ordered 2 sweatshirts and a hat.
And a hat.
He ordered the Turnbuckles logo. He ordered my logo on a sweatshirt, and then he ordered my logo on a hat. So you'll be seeing those out in the wild now, which is going to be cool to see. Next weekend,
we're going to actually hook up with him too.
Next weekend, we'll be up in Iron Horse Cigar Lounge in Hudson, New York, filming our podcast there, going live from the fine establishment up there, which will be awesome. That'll be a lot of fun. Oh,
that'll be a lot of fun. We've been there before at 7 o'clock in the morning, but now we're going to be up there. I believe the owner's going to be there, and we are going to do a video shoot up there with I'm
smoking the Trinello Cigars Capo. It's a 7x70 Maduro.
We are going to do a video shoot up there. All right, shut off. We are going to do a video shoot up there with Taste of Cuba, and we also are going to do a video shoot of the lounge and post it up before the show. We're going to get up there early so that we can do it. And hopefully we can have them as one of our sponsors. And also, if you didn't know about TPA, you can join TPA, which is another one of our sponsors.
Go to their Instagram, TPA Rocks.
Which is Ishmael Olivan, BAMF, Great Lakes podcast. GTO. I think Don Boggin Cigars. So if you're not a member, until August, consumers get it.
Which I'm still waiting on my
$50.
I'm still waiting on my
businesses get it for $100. And what happens is when you place orders through them, you get 10 to 15% off orders. So that'll work out for everybody here. Danny, Maddie, that'll work out for you guys.
Been home about 6 months now, and I still have my doubts. Well, I'm not sure how I got here or how I'm gonna get out. Well, my mama says I look the same as I did before I left, but if she could see inside of me, it would scare her to death. I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun, and And I can hear my sergeant screaming, run, soldier, run. And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, God, it weighed a ton. And I see death in every single thought. Well, they taught me how to put that uniform on. I just can't get it off. Last Saturday they honored us in a small parade downtown. And when they shot off those fireworks, I nearly hit the ground. And while they smiled and cheered for us, all I could do was stare. 'Cause part of me is here at home, but part of me's back there. Well, I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun. And I can hear my sergeant screaming, run, soldier, run. And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, God, it weighed a ton. And I see death in every single thought. They taught me how to put that uniform on. I just can't get it off. Yeah, there's no end in sight. 'Cause even though I'm home now, I'm still fighting for my life. Well, I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun. And I can hear my sergeant screaming, run, soldier, run. And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, God, it weighed a ton. And I see death in every single thought. Well, they taught me how to put that uniform on. I just can't get it off. Well, the devil's won some battles, and he may win some more. But don't he know the American soldier will always win the war?
And we're back with the host with the most, the big dog, the Vanilla Gorilla, and Turnbuckles and Stogies pod on Northeast Streaming Network. Check us out on Roku TV and all streaming platforms except Facebook. If you're in here, and if you're not, and you watch our podcast, just go on and like the page. We need 30 more people to go live on Facebook every Sunday. For some reason, in last month, they changed it to you got to have 100 followers. And what we're going to do, when we get 100 followers, we're going to set up a wheel, and we're going to give away a desktop humidor, a 5-pack to the first prize winner. And then we're going to do 2 other winners. We're going to do a 5-pack, a 4-pack, and a 3-pack of cigars of our choice. So we also like to shout out Simu Cigars, who I'm smoking right now. And we also like to shout out a new cigar company,
Trinello Cigars, based out of Pennsylvania. This is called the Capo. I've smoked the Gina Marie, and I smoked the Luciano Michael. Great cigars, great guy, very good prices. He's even got a, he even has a, oh my God, what is it called? A Cigar of the Month Club. Holy crap, I had to think about that.
Yes, and the Cigar of the Month Club is actually $60 for 3 months.
$60 every 3 months. You get 8 cigars, a bunch of exclusives, and all kinds of other stuff.
Let me ask you this. Are the exclusives exclusive of his or exclusive of somebody else's?
No, they're all his.
So everything that you get is his cigars.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So it's not like every other company where they give you somebody else's cigars.
No.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Because I know you told me that before, and you know, it's crazy because you got a lot of cigar companies out here doing cigars of the month, $99, $70 every month, $99 every month, $50 every month, $45 every month, and you get other people's cigars. So this gentleman is doing $60 every 3 months, which is $20 a month. So you figure $200 for the year, which really ain't bad. Really is not bad. So, and if you never met Matty Rocks, and I think he's still in here. If you never met Matty Rocks, you can meet Matty Rocks at the bench. Bench is only invited. Or you can meet him at J&R's in Whippany, New Jersey. I mean, not Whippany, Paramus, New Jersey. And very friendly gentleman. He'll talk to you, sit down and have a conversation with you. He's been doing this over 30 years. He was on the show with us twice. So shout out to my man Matty Rocks, Danny Nippers for tuning in. We greatly appreciate y'all. If y'all got any questions, ask us the questions and we'll let you know. You know what I mean? That's what we do. So
Sorry guys, I'm trying to get out the video so everybody can come hang out with us.
So let's talk about some let's talk about the Hudson Valley Renegades. I haven't been to a Renegades game in a while, but I heard they're doing really good. They're part of the Yankees now. They redid their whole stadium.
And then the other night, speaking of wrestling, I actually had Sabu and Ken Shamrock there signing autographs courtesy, I believe, of BG Entertainment.
Yes, BG's out of LaGrangeville, New York, right around the corner from my house.
Yep. They Ken Shamrock and Sabu there. And then that means that they're probably going to be, hopefully, they'll be bringing wrestling back there, which would be great. There was actually a show last night in Poughkeepsie.
Which show?
Put on by Gino.
ECPW.
Yeah, it was a luchador show, a Mexican show. Right in Poughkeepsie on
yeah, I think it was at the lounge over there.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
But shout out to Gino, ECPW. If you've never seen a Caruso show, he puts on some good shows. We're trying to get on as the Untouchables. It's not working. Hopefully one of our friends who's in here right now can kind of push that. You know what I mean? Not put no pressure on you, Matty.
Well, he was with Gino.
Not putting no pressure on you there, buddy. You know what I mean?
I gotta remember. I don't remember what the name of it was, but
not putting no pressure on you there.
They did it last night in Poughkeepsie.
Not putting no pressure on you there, buddy.
I don't remember what the exact name of the show was, but it was all over last night. It was all over last night. I seen it all over the place.
Shared by many. It was just luchadors.
Yeah, and it was one of the guys that works for he worked for ACW. He's been around a little bit. One of the guys that we met working for American Coliseum Wrestling was on that card as well.
So guys, and by the way, so I think it's the week after next, the 21st, we have
San Giuseppe Cigars on.
Giuseppe Cigars on.
Just waiting on the final confirmation.
Once we get him on, I believe, and don't quote me, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I believe we're going to have a special guest on with him.
Yep, he's the one. So you guys will know San Giuseppe Cigars. He's the one that did the Jose Reyes home plate box. He's the one who did the Jose Reyes home plate box.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up right now.
Okay, you do. You're faster. I guess I'm not that fast, so he does all of that because I'm not as quick as he is. So he pulls it all up. But yeah, I reached out to them, and I'm going to reach out to another person from another show that canceled on us because they had surgery, and somebody brought it up on a Zoom last night, and she got kind of upset. And the person was like, you know, you canceled on Boss Dog. And she was like, I didn't cancel. I said, yeah, you did twice. And she said, oh my goodness, I'm sorry I don't cancel. I said, well, you did on me, and that's why I didn't ask you no more. But the person that asked is a good friend of ours.
This is how you guys will remember. This is how you guys will know San Giuseppe Cigars. He did the home plate box for Jose Reyes. That's how you guys will recognize him.
He's a big Italian guy, bald head.
So he did not only
6'6", stocky old man.
Not only did he did those. He's got a lot of other brands, but I'll let him tell you guys that, because I'd rather not spoil that for when we have him on.
Right.
Because I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Right.
But he's got a lot of stuff on there. He's got a couple of different brands under his umbrella. A couple of big collaborations under his umbrella.
So, guys, it's not just that we have wrestlers on here. We're going to get some more on here. I'm working on that now, but it's kind of hard because right now is the wrestling season on the independents because of the summertime and everything else. So we are going to have,
it is slowing down, though.
We are going to have some people on here. I'm working on it. I think I'm going to try to get my buddy Kane D back on, because the last time he had to come on, his something happened with his dad. So I think we're going to try to get him back on next week. Like I said, we're going to be in
Iron Horse
Cigar Lounge, and who knows, we might even be able to get a former New York Jet on there if I can reach out to him before then and let him know.
I got to actually text him and let him know. I told him we were coming up there, but
so I'll reach out to him and let him know. And
it's okay, guys. I'm awake now.
You know, he's awake now. My wife gave him some medicine. And I say medicine.
I went and got my coffee out of my fridge.
Yeah.
This cigar right here, guys, is actually really good. If you don't have them already, you need to go pick some up because they're definitely worth it. He sent me a bunch of them. He sent me an 6-pack of his cigars. He's got a bunch of brands on there. They're not expensive. They range anywhere from $5 to $12 or $13, something like that. I believe the capo is like $15. He's got the Goomba 1-year anniversary Toro. He's got a box press Toro Torpedo, which is it comes in a Habano, Connecticut, and Maduro. You can buy bundles from him. You can buy regular cigars from him. You can buy cutters, lighters, travel humidors, ashtrays. You can buy whatever you want from him. So I'm going to talk to him. Maybe we'll see if we can do a giveaway with his stuff, which would be pretty cool. Maybe even see if we can give away a membership to the Cigar of the Month Club for $60 for 3 months, which would be awesome. We have a lot of things, like I said, coming down the pipeline. There's a lot in the works.
So don't forget to get your merchandise, boys and girls. All right. Go to the link in the bio. Don't forget to order your TPA. $50 if you're a consumer. $100 until the end of August.
Well, you got to put in the application.
$100 until August if you're a store or a business. After that, the price goes up, and it works out because come PCA next year, as of now, there's still no smoking in there because they still didn't get the governor to okay.
Yeah, they've said that it's okay.
According to PCA, it's okay. But according to other people that have the inside scoop, the governor has to approve it. And right now, the governor hasn't sent a letter stating it's okay.
Right.
So what the TPA did is they rented a warehouse, I believe, right across the street, and You can go over there and smoke your
And we
cigars.
will be there this year.
And the only thing is, if you're not a TPA member, you cannot get in there.
We will be there. So
we will be there this year. Yes, sir. We are
if you
booking our
want
tickets
to,
now.
if you want us to interview with you guys, or you guys are with any cigar makers you think would be good for the show, hit us up. We'll schedule some times with those guys. I got a few in mind I'm actually going to reach out to once I book my tickets for my hotel and stuff, because I'll see if I can sit down with those guys afterwards, which would be great. I'm also working on some other guys coming on. We're doing some, actually, we can tell them since they're already here and we started smoking them. We're doing some testing for Espinal Puro for Fred.
Yes.
He sent us some cigars to taste test for him and see what he thinks, see what we think about them.
Another future sponsor of ours.
Well, hopefully. I'm not going to say it is. It's a hopefully thing.
And we're also going to be doing some taste testing for Doc Holden and Bernie.
Which you've already seen us smoke their cigars on
now
here.
We're going to be a taste tester for them. So, guys.
And I'm working now. Not working with. We're both kind of working with them, with this guy, but more so me, because I had done all the legwork for it. We are brokers for Triano Cigars. So if you want them, let us know. Hit me up. I'll direct you in the right direction. If you're a shop that reaches out to me and only wants to do with me, that's fine. I'm not a sales rep for him, but I'll be your rep if you need me to be. So on that note, guys,
we're coming up on a 1-year anniversary of Turnbuckles and Stogies. So on that note, I've decided to do a giveaway.
We're working out logistics with everybody.
I think we're going to do a giveaway of I think we might do 2 5-packs. So we're going to, if you want to be involved, all you got to do is go like our videos, tag somebody in it. Joey will put it up. It's going to be like all the other ones.
Well, we'll do, I think we started the end of August?
Yes. So we need to go on there.
So come the middle and end of July, even beginning of August, you'll see that video go up. I'm going to work with some other people. I'm going to see if maybe we can get some stuff to do for the giveaway for you guys, from past guests, and see if we can maybe get some stuff from them.
We might even throw in a hat and a shirt.
And if we can, I would love to give away, a few prizes. I'm not going to say 10, 15 prizes. It's going to depend on what we get. But, I would love to do the 1-year anniversary giveaway for you guys and have a bunch of prizes to give out. And
because remember, without some of you guys, there's not us. We've met in our world, and I say our world, cigar world, we've met a lot of friends that we've made and a lot of friends that we lost. But
But for everyone we lost, we gained a lot more.
Right. So, we are doing it. We are going to be doing a giveaway. And, what it is without you guys liking our videos and watching us and tuning in on Sundays, there would be no Turnbuckles and Stogies pod. So our appreciation is that we are going to do a giveaway. And I'm going to work with somebody to give us a bottle of bourbon to give away on top of a bottle of bourbon of ours that's going to have our logo on it, Turnbuckles and Stogies. So I'm going to tell you that will knock you on your ass. But, so on that note, guys, we got to take another break and we'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in.
I was broken for a while, a drop of blood for every mile I'm on. I gave and live to fight another day. But if today is all I get, I'll make my mark and you can bet that I'll never surrender. On this life, and I'll never surrender. On this life, I can't change the past, but I can change how the story turns. 'Cause it's not mistakes that make us, but the lessons learned. Because what doesn't kill me will make me stronger in the end. And I'll never surrender. On this life, and I'll never surrender. On this life, and even if I fall, I'll get back up, standing tall again, with a medal on my chest. God knows I've done my best, because what doesn't kill me will make me stronger in the end. And I'll never surrender. On this life, and I'll never surrender. On this life, and I'll never surrender. On this life, and I'll never surrender.
We are back. We are back. What is going on, everybody?
Happy Sunday, fun day. How's everybody doing? What's popping? What's happening?
So let me, let's go back in and let me kick this back off with, a little bit more about the cigar I'm smoking here. I want to pull up the correct information for you guys, because I forgot to ask him to send me a card along with everything. So let me pull this up. Give me 2 minutes. So if you guys want to go to his website, I will send it to you, or I'll pin it down below. So the capo is $15 a cigar.
That's not bad.
It's a 770. It's an aged full body strong cigar aimed at the seasoned cigar smoker. The filler is a superior aged Dominican, which is beautifully wrapped in a black Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. So I don't know if it comes across on the camera.
Bring it down.
But no, I'm showing them the wrapper. But that's what it looks like, and it's so big that it's got to be held on with a band and tape.
So, guys, if you've never been to Cigar World in Parsippany, New Jersey, make sure you get out there and see Hina. Hina has a very good selection.
She does.
Very good owner. Sits there and smokes with you, talks with you, and knows her cigars. When we met her, she was smoking a Stolen Thrones.
Yes.
And when we hung out with her last week, she was smoking a Stolen Thrones.
No, last week she was smoking a Furiosa by Viaje, which I actually bought one. That's a fantastic cigar if you haven't had it, because that was a fantastic smoke. I bought it. It's a little short, probably Robusto, if not a little smaller. Connecticut wrapper. I don't know much about it. I didn't ask questions. I just kind of bought it. So that was another cigar that I had smoked from there. I mean, she's got cigars that I haven't seen. Like I smoked the Cool Brew of the Asylum, and it actually was like almost like a Girl Scout cookie.
So
like a Thin Mint.
We are doing something with her. We can't announce it yet because we didn't finalize everything.
Everything isn't finalized, but you can expect to see a lot more about
We are going to do everything with her. So yeah, so that's what we're on the scratcher
out there.
So that's what we're going to be doing with Cigar World in Parsippany, New Jersey.
No, Ramsey, but that's okay.
Oh, Ramsey.
I don't know where you come up with these towns.
Whatever. Well, when you cross one line, it goes to the other. When you cross the other, it goes to the other. So if you've never been there, check out Cigar World in New Jersey. Very good. Has a little lounge. Got about 10 chairs in the back. And she also has like
10 humidors.
10 humidors, 7 chairs out front. She's looking to get back into doing events again. So we're going to help her with that.
You should be, hopefully, if everything goes the right way.
Hopefully by the end of the summer.
And the meeting goes okay and goes well. You will see a bean of soda in there. I had already had a brief conversation with her about that. They're actually going to work something out for him to come in and have his soda in there, which would be awesome. If you haven't got yours, go get yours at abinasoda.com. ABBINA soda.com. He made them specifically to pair with cigars because he got tired of drinking coffee and soda and regular stuff that we would normally drink. He made them himself, which is great.
And they're really good. And I'm not a big soda drinker. I drink Diet Pepsi. But when you try his soda with cigars, they pair very well. And each soda will give you a card and tell you what you should pair it with, what you can pair it with.
Here, it was.
You can even mix it with something else if you wanted to.
So you guys remember when we had on Vincente blends and we had the bald man, right? And the sleeks were talked about of being brought out and rolling out soon. Well, this was posted 3 days ago. And there's the box. So they're boxed and I believe banded.
Sleek.
So you'll be seeing the sleeks very, very soon, see?
So that means we're going to have the Baldman back on.
And we'll have Baldman and hopefully we'll have Vince on and maybe we'll even have them in person.
We just got to make sure Vince is in town because Vince is always over in the DR.
Well, he goes back and forth, so I'm going to try to have them both on because that's ideal.
And, it's funny because they did an employee appreciation day, right? So Vince was walking around with his camera doing the live and he was introducing everybody. And he goes, he's not the chairman of the board. He's the chairman of the bald. And that came from me. I started that. So just to figure that out, that I started that and people are picking that up, that's great. Like I said, without you guys out there, you viewers, followers, whatever you want to call it, listen, we appreciate you. And without you guys, we would not be a year into Turnbuckles and Stogie's pod.
And make sure you go order your BAMF cigars in the order notes. Tell them we sent you.
Make sure you go and order your Don Boggin cigars. Make sure we tell them we sent you. Make sure you go order Casa Carabella. Make sure you go order TPA, join TPA.
Go order Triano. Tell them Joey sent you.
Triano, Stimu. So there's a lot of things, and we can't keep, we can't put up everybody's banner. But I'm going to try to go to Staples or something and make up a banner that we put up in the background that has all the sponsors on the list.
So now let's talk about tonight's PLE. It's the NXT Heatwave from the same arena as last night, which is Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. Yes, they took the ECW Heatwave pay-per-view name. They did. But it's being held tonight. You have, so let's go over the card. So on the pre-show, you have Carmen Petrovic and Ariana Grace versus JC Jane and Jasmine Nix. Then on the actual show, you have Nathan Fraser and Axiom versus Chase U, Kalani Jordan versus Saul Roca for the NXT Women's Championship, North American. Then you have the match before that is for the tag titles. Then you have Obafemi versus Wesley. Last chance match, which means if Femi wins, Wesley can't challenge for the title as long as he's champion. Roxanne Perez versus Lola Vice for the NXT Women's Championship. And then you have the Fatal 4-Way for the men's title. And it's Trick Williams, Javon Evans, Ethan Page, and Sean Spears. So that should be a very exciting card. You have 3 men's matches, 2 women's matches, 3 if you include the pre-show. So essentially it'd be a 6-match card from start to finish. Last night was a 5-match card, 3 hours. So you figure 5 matches, probably be about 3 hours, which means it'll start at probably 6 or 7, go till about 10:30. And then you'll never know. You might see a debut tonight on NXT. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of their pay-per-views, sometimes you see people show up. So if you see somebody in the crowd and they pan to somebody in the crowd, a wrestler from another company, just know that they're signed. Because that's usually what happens. Because they had Julia in the crowd from Japan. She's signed. I think they're just waiting on her to start, unless she gave up the contract and she's staying over with Rossi in Japan and working for Marigold. I know AJ's going back to Japan. Io Sky is going back to Japan. I don't know if one's for Noah or is it Noah? It's Noah or another company in Japan. And then the other one is Marigold, which is Rossi. Rossi left New Japan and started his own company, which is unheard of because nobody leaves New Japan. Nobody ever leaves that place.
Well, isn't the New Japan, isn't that with the new president now?
Yeah, they have the new president, Tanahashi.
And he was on AEW.
He was on Forbidden Door.
Yes.
But they got rid of their old president and made him resign because they didn't like the way he did things. But I think the biggest problem that he had was when Okada's contract came up, he didn't re-sign Okada. He just let him walk. And that's when all that happened, when they kind of said, you're finished now. Because once that happened, it was...
That was that.
That was Facebook.
What did it say?
My for me. It's a notification for me. Where was I?
So they just let him walk.
Yeah, once they let him walk, then that's when he lost his job. And I don't remember if he lost it, they fired him, he resigned, whatever. But they let him go, and then they put the ace Hiroshi Tanahashi in charge of the company. He's the president, and then you have Rocky Romero, who's in charge of what I want to call like the gaijins, which is like the foreign talent, you know, bringing in the foreign talent and stuff like that. Rocky was, they just had, like I said, they're doing that big show. You know, this is how you know things are changing over there, because they're doing this big show for Wrestle Dream in January, and it's AEW, CMLL, New Japan, and Ring of Honor, and I believe Stardom or Marigold as well.
Oh, by the way, Greg Puerto Libre said you should have hit him up a while ago, but hit him up now.
Yeah, I'll talk to Greg.
Well, I'm just telling you what he said to me last night.
Yeah, I know. I haven't hit anybody up yet.
Greg said, hit him up.
I haven't hit up anybody yet. I've been trying to get everything uploaded for the podcast, and I apologize. I'm a little behind, guys, of uploading. I'm having issues uploading, but I'm trying to get that taken care of. So don't worry. Those guys will be uploaded in the next couple of days. Like I said, next week we'll be at the Iron Horse Cigar Depot in Hudson, New York. If you want to come hang out with us, smoke some cigars, watch the podcast live in person, we'll be there 11 to 12:30. We'll probably be there till like 2 or 3 maybe.
And who knows, we might even bring you on. We might even bring you on a show. We like to do special guests every now and then.
Let me tell you, this capo is really good. A bundle of them or a box, I believe, is only $260, which really isn't bad. So that's probably 20 cigars. Yeah. Don't mind the burn. His cigars don't normally have a messed up burn. It's because we had the fan on. That's why I turned it off. Yeah. And I mean, it's a 770. They normally don't burn correctly anyway to start with. Definitely a strong cigar. Oh, man. I got the ashtray on the floor, guys. So bear with me for a sec. I don't have it up high because I don't have a big enough table for it. Just touching up the parts that fell off. There we go. So on that note, guys, let's hear a word from another show on our network.
Northeast Streaming Network on Roku TV.
No, like governments, like state actors, non-state actors, NGOs, all working together to create this influence around the world. You know, there's something out there I think everybody here should go watch. It's called The AI Dilemma. It's
I need to write that down.
You should absolutely write that down. It's very good. It's very short. It's less than an hour, I think. It's called AI Dilemma, and it's a very updated version of all the things that artificial intelligence can do. And they're getting very deep right now. We're starting to see something called AI intimacy. And AI intimacy is where each person is getting their own AI system. Now, what's that based upon? It's based upon not your demographic, but your psychographic, how you think, what you like, where your vulnerabilities are, what your susceptibilities are. And that AI system is with you. It's on your phone that you can talk to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's literally reverse engineered through every click, like, and share that you've ever done, every comment you've ever made. It knows you better than your priest, your pastor, your spouse, your parents, your brother, your sister, any family member, your best friend, because it hears all your secrets. It knows every search you do on the internet. It knows everything that you want to learn about. It knows everything you're interested in, and it just gets reverse engineered and becomes your personal AI system.
So what's going on? We are back with your host with the most, the big dog, The Vanilla Gorilla.
We're in the main event, the final 10 minutes of the show.
Get your hold on. Get your merchandise.
It's all screen printed. It's a US-based company.
Look, it doesn't even.
You can't go wrong.
You can't. It doesn't even scratch.
It's not
off.
like a lot of these other companies that
scratch off.
That peel off on you, and even some of the higher end companies, we all have them where they all start to peel off on you. These are all screen printed instead of iron on and mass produced. They're produced as you buy them, so they're not just produced and sitting in a warehouse, which is a beautiful thing. So obviously, it's going to take a couple of days to get to you.
It's about a 3 to 4 day turnover. So if you order them today, you'll get them by Thursday.
Usually, yeah, because they'll print today, but there's no pickup today, and then they'll pick up on Monday. So you should have it probably by Wednesday or Thursday, the latest.
And we appreciate Elise, my man John, who ordered. We appreciate him.
So when you start seeing our merchandise, don't say we didn't tell you.
He's our first order. He ordered right on when I was on live with him.
Because he's seen the quality of the product right there while I had it, and
he ordered it right
went on
there.
and ordered it. So don't say we didn't tell you. He ordered
2 sweatshirts and a hat.
When you start seeing it out there, don't say, "Oh man, how do I get some? Where can I get it? Oh man, they didn't tell me they had it." I told you. I've been telling you for weeks now. For weeks now, I've been telling you. I've even showed you what's on the website numerous times.
Let's show them again. Pull it up. Let's show them again. Let's show them again what's on here. Show them one more time. This is what the website looks like, guys. The link is in the bio. The link is in the bio. He's getting to it.
Hold on. Because I had it. I got to get rid of that. Wrong button.
You had it saved.
No.
Minutes.
So if you guys go on right now, there's 20% off of everything. Right
20%,
now.
20%.
So you have the Turnbuckles and Stogies logo, which you can see right there. And then you have the Vanilla Gorilla logo. They both
have women's, children,
165 products.
Women, children, and babies.
So just to kind of show you guys what we have.
And you can make your own color.
You pick whatever color shirts they have. Some are out of stock. We have the tank top, which is what he has on, which is right here.
And the sizes run big, guys.
And then I have I believe it's this one right here, actually. Oh, where is it? I just seen it. I believe this is the one I have on.
And
I could be wrong.
Put it on your own hat.
So this is just another version.
You can pick your hat, your color.
This is just another version.
I think that's the one John picked.
No, he picked that one.
No, he said the black one he picked.
That one.
Yeah, he picked that one.
But the one I have on right now that you guys can see is this one right here. So this is all the accessories. We have aprons so that when your girlfriend's cooking, she can wear me on her chest.
Whoa. Pause.
No, there's no pause. Not everything is paused. You got to learn what that means.
That's a beautiful color. I like that. I'm going to have to put that with my...
You got that one. You have this one. Then you have this one. Then you have this one. You have this one. So the one I have on actually isn't up there. I don't know why. Oh, no, there it is. So that's the exact hat that I have on right now. That's the exact one that's on my head. Then you have your green trucker hat. You have black and white. You have that color. Then you have your red. And then
show them the rest of the accessories.
You got aprons. You got coffee mugs. That's out of stock right now. I got to talk to them and see what I can put in place of that. You got your 20-ounce mugs, bottles. You got buttons. You got a travel mug. You got a duffel bag, which I'm actually going to order one for myself. You can get a bandana for your dog so that he can represent his favorite podcast. You can get a laptop bag, backpack, drawstring backpack. Like I said, you get an apron for your wife. You can get an apron for your kids, your girlfriend, whoever. You got stickers. I got carry-all pouches, lunch bags. I got bucket hats. I got fanny packs. I got 16-ounce travel mugs. I got cadet caps. I got baseball caps. I got mouse pads. I got reusable gift bags. I even got a dog with my face on it as a stuffed animal so you can sleep with it at night when you're afraid of the dark. I got bumper stickers. I got beanies. I got a crossbody hip bag. I got laptop bags, more hats, more mugs, more hats. I got another bandana. Hey, look, I even got a teddy bear. So you can get a lot of stuff on there, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you guys can get and you guys can look at, and make sure you even go here as well. I'm going to show you in 1 second. Oh, God. All right, so we're even going to do this. I'm going to show you guys this too. Look. So you're even going to go to Facebook, right? You're going to go to Facebook. You're going to go to Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod. It's going to have our logo on it. Get this from 68, get it to 100. The faster you get it to 100, the faster we can do a giveaway. The faster we can go back live. The faster everybody can come hang back out with us on Facebook. Faster you do that, faster you do that, the faster we can do our giveaway so that you guys, we can give back to you guys, the people, because I think, giving back to you guys is important, because without you guys, there is no podcast. So on that note, guys, we're going to pretty much call it a day. We appreciate you hanging out with us. I'll check back in with you guys during the day, since NXT is tonight, so that you guys can kind of chat with me a little bit and, get things going. But we got one last commercial and then we're done.
Introducing LT
Guys,
Defense
have a
Tactical
great
Gear,
day.
your
Enjoy your
ultimate solution
Sunday.
for top-notch protection and performance in the field. Our armor bundles provide unmatched safety and comfort, while our battle belts and holsters ensure quick and easy access to your gear. Stay prepared for any situation with our high-quality medical supplies, designed to keep you ready for action at all times. Looking to enhance your skills? Our firearms training programs will take your proficiency to the next level. Trust LT Defense for all your tactical gear needs and gear up for success on the battlefield.
And that's it for
That's
today,
the
guys.
show for today, everyone. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with an all-new show. And remember, you can listen to us again and again. The podcast of this radio show is available right after we go off the air tonight, anywhere that you can get your podcast episodes. And thanks for joining us today. I'd like to take a moment to talk about something close to my heart. Military Broadcast Radio is doing incredible work to support our veterans and bring their voices to the world. They rely on your generous donations and your dedicated volunteer hours to make it happen. I encourage you to consider supporting NBR in any way, form that you can. Use this QR code that's attached to the picture, or you can go to our website at mbradio.us. That's Mike Bravo Radio.us to learn more about how you can donate or volunteer even just an hour a week from your home. Help make a difference in the lives of our veterans, because once again,